in a housing projects in New York City a long time ago. I was on my way to a party to acknowledge the younger DJs who were in there doing their thing. And I was already a street celebrity DJing in Mount Vernon, New York, and these places, in the Bronx. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna go and tell these DJs, have a good show, do your thing. I never made it to that inside. I got just to the building, and the first angel approached me, and he had on a ski mask. So I thought I knew him, but I looked in his eyes and I recognized that I didn't recognize him. And he had a gun. And so I said, I don't think I know him, but the gun looks familiar. That's the way it is in the hood. Check that shit out. The gun was familiar. And by the time I reacted, I felt another one in my side. So I looked down, and there was another pistol on my side. And they started walking me around to the side of the building. And I said, I think I'm getting stuck up. And then another guy met me. So it's 3 guys. And like this, going through my pockets, taking everything. I have my big DST. I don't know if you ever saw that thing. Snatched that off, my ring my mother bought me, and I'm standing there going, I'm actually getting robbed. And I'm literally, where that desk is the precinct. And all the cop cars are lined up right around here. And these guys are robbing me right there. And so I went home. I was devastated. That here I am, celebrity in my neighborhood, and the guys in my neighborhood. And I didn't recognize any of them because they had a mask. Robbed me for my big DST chain and all of this stuff, and I was really upset. So a whole week goes by, and I'm seeing people snickering and laughing and all this, and I'm really upset. And then I get a call, D, we gotta record Rocket. We're doing the session. And so I went to the studio, and I was so upset that I did that solo in one take. Wait. So I was going home that day, and I realized, I found out when I got home, they said, I know who did it. It was Angel. So one of them's name was Angel. And I recognized that, you know what? Years later, when the record blew up and all of this, and I'm flying around the world and I'm doing all this stuff, I'm sitting on the tour bus and I'm going, Angel. I'm here because of an angel. Angel went to prison for that. He gave himself up because I had an older brother who scared people, and 2 of them dispersed, and Angel, one guy surrendered, and Angel, 2 of them went to prison. I don't know about the 3rd guy. Angel went to prison, he did like 4 or 5 years. But I wasn't thinking about it, and I said, the success of that record was based off of that moment in time that allowed me to do that in one take because of these guys who told me without telling me in words that you don't need jewelry, you don't need gold and all of this stuff to be who you are.
Amen. Testify.
You are you. And your skill set is your skill set. Because believe it or not, they weren't going to be angels because I had enough money to make them ghosts. But I decided that the angel thing made more sense. And so these angels, I thank them today because I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for the 3 angels. End of story. And so now I will demonstrate what it was that I did that day, and I'll try to do it as close to my memory as how it happened. Bear with me.